So we're going to talk about the concept of rate of change, or slope. And we've looked at rate of change before with our Chenoweth Chargers Mesique Maniac problem, but we're going to look today looking at 2 points on a graph. So we've got a coordinate plane here, and we've got our x-axis and our y. And we have got, on the x, we've got, oops, let me erase that. We have got time in minutes, and then on our y, we've got height in feet. And so we're looking at the time it takes a squirrel to climb up a tree. So let's go ahead and add a line to our graph here to make it as straight as I can, because this squirrel is going to climb at a constant rate. And so when you're trying to determine the rate of change from a graph, the first thing you want to do is pick 2 points on the line. And I am going to pick the origin. We're going to look at where this squirrel starts. And then I'm going to look at this point right here. Okay. So our origin is 0, 0 at 0 seconds, or at 0 minutes. Our squirrel has climbed 0 feet. And then I'm going to look at this point right here, which is 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. 3, 3. So, at 3 minutes, the squirrel has gone 3 feet. Okay? So 0, 0, and 3, 3. Okay, now I'm going to erase some of my writing here so I've got some more room. Okay? Now the way that you determine the rate of change is you have to do the change in the dependent over the change in the independent. Okay? The change in the dependent, and remember in this case the change in the dependent is our height, because it's on the y-axis, and the change in our independent is time, because it is on our x. Okay. We also call this rise over run. Rise over run. So the change in the dependent, which is the rise, over the change in the independent, which is the run. So let's go back to those 2 points. We had 0, 0, and 3, 3. Okay? Now, if we look back at our graph, our squirrel, our change in our dependent, or our y, he goes up 3 feet. That's our rise. And he goes over for 3 minutes. Okay? The change in our y is 3. The change in our x is 3. Our rise and our run. Now it's positive because this graph goes up. He goes up 3 feet. It's a positive 3 feet. Okay? And then remember, what this line means is division. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. Our rate of change is 1. Our slope is 1. It's the same thing.